She ain't got no money in the bank.
What's going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and we are back for episode 26 of my West Ham United career mode. And as you can see, we get really bad news as James Tompkins does suffer a training injury and he's out for 11 days, which ain't all too bad news. No, he will be back for the next game, but he does miss this one against Burnley. But we also got James Collins to come in and put in a good shift for us, so we're not too worried about that. Dyke, Collins, Reed, Cresswell, Kayute, Bazoa, and Mufutano, Noble, Valencia, Wilson, and Adrian do make the starting lineup for this one. Burnley, a very good side. Team, I don't think they're actually fighting. Actually, they're fighting to stay up, actually, in my honest opinion. I think most of the teams that come up, except from QPR, are fighting for to stay up. As you can see, Burnley rock bottom. So this should be a win for us. But they're not out of the relegation battle, guys. A win here could actually put Burnley in with a real chance of survival. But the first couple of minutes, they play a short ball. Valencia would intercept it, and their bad luck looks to continue it as Valencia goes through on goal, punishes Burnley for that mistake. West Ham United 1, Burnley 0, and of course it is that man, Enner Valencia, who continues his formidable form for the Hammers. Look at this, he just gets the ball there, and he's never missing from this position, is he? Let's be honest, guys. What a goal there from the Ecuador man. You know, he's enjoying his first season at Upton Park, and what a season it is, you know, straight into the bottom corner there. 17 goals in the Barclays Premier League. You just don't want to... He's a defensive nightmare, he really is. No one wants to play against him at the moment. As Vokes gets onto the ball, as Burnley looks to make an instant reply, the ball comes in from Arfield. It's cleared by Collins, only as far as Zika, and he put the ball right over the bar there, but that was a real opportunity for Burnley. They could have found the back of net as quietly picks up the ball. Links up with Arfield really well here. Jones does play it into Vokes. Vokes plays it back into Jones. Jones sees Vokes through the middle there, and he finds the back of the net. Burnley 1, West Ham United 1. Vokes with the goal, the Welshman. Good finish from him, it really was. Burnley back in control here. The player went down onto the floor. Probably did put the players off from getting into Vokes there, but we're not going to complain about that. Poor defending, and Sam Vokes does get his second goal of the BPL season, and that is an important goal for Burnley in all honesty. As they look to go 2-1 up here, as Jones gets onto the ball. He's been here, there and everywhere for Burnley in all honesty this game. As Zika plays it into Vokes again, and that should be 2-1. What a miss that is from the Welshman. He could have got his brace in this game. As Zika does play in again. Kayute goes down from a challenge from Vokes. And I think that should be a sending off there. Straight through the back of him. But the referee didn't even give a card, which I found rather odd. Into the second half though. Zika linking up with Kieran Trippier very well here. Trippier plays it back into Zika. Puts it into Gary Jones. And what a finish that is from Jones. What? Oh my word. He's been hidden everywhere this game. He's been at the heart of all Burnley's attacks. And of course he's going to find the back of that there. You just knew he'd step up and get a goal. It's deserving of his performance, and Burnley are in a real opportunity now. It's David Jones, not Gary Jones. Don't know why I call him Gary Jones, but first goal in the BPL this season for him, and Burnley are in with a real opportunity now. 2-1, but Wilson looks to put that right to bed as he goes straight from goal here, looking to take on this whole Burnley defence. What can he do? Gets past Shackle with ease, slides, puts it into the top corner there, and James Wilson makes it 2-2. What a goal that is from the West Ham man. The England man... He's been injured, he's had an injury season, you know, a hit season. I feel sorry for him, but he definitely seems to be coming out of the woods now, and he's found a goal here. Very well played for him. It ain't took him long to get a goal on his return to first team football, and I'm so happy for James Wilson. Look at this, just gets past his man here, completely falls in. Before the the fullback could get him for a challenge there, he's already slid into the back of the net. What power that is on that shot too, and I'm so proud of James Wilson. 3 goals in the BPL this season, not bad for an 18-year-old. Or 19-year-old, should I say. As Burnley get onto the ball now, they're looking to put this free kick away and take the lead again. As they run over the ball here, would find Trippier, who puts it straight over the bar. What a poor shot from him. As Me gets onto the ball, he loses that to Richedi Bazoa. Bazoa now running at an angle. He sees Valencia, and Valencia's in tons of space here. West Ham with a real opportunity. 70 minutes into the game, puts it across goal for James Wilson, and he finds the back of net. Wilson gets his brace. It's 3-2 West Ham. We take the lead yet again in this game. Obviously, we did go 2-1 down. We was 1-0 up. Now we're 3-2 up. What a game this is against Burnley. I really am enjoying this one. And it's definitely, the fans are getting their money's worth from home and away. What a goal that is from Wilson. Well worked. And Valencia unselfishly did put that across goal. And Valencia is such an unselfish player. He really is. And he's been performing so well this season. 4 goals for James Wilson in the BPL. He's having an absolute stunner. As we do bring on a few new faces. Didn't really get to see it there, actually. I think the usual suspects do all come on. Gonzalez, I believe, Bahuli, and I want to say Diafara Sacco, maybe. Oh no, Coquelin comes on, sorry. As you can see though, the ball comes out here and Burnley come close again. Adrian with some weird defending, but as you can see, Vokes goes through on goal here. Adrian commits himself, and look at this for a delicate chip over Adrian. Vokes finds his second of the game. It is 3-3 in the 90th minute here. What a goal from Burnley, and that could be an important point here for Burnley. The Welshman Vokes puts it into the back of it again. That is a delicate chip. You know, you don't get tired of seeing that. 3 goals in the BPL this season. Very well played there from Sam Vokes. As you can see, they get onto the ball here, but we do dispossess it with Coquelin. Coquelin finds Valencia. Bahuli plays in. James Wilson, a hint of offside there, but the flag stays down. It's Wilson. West Ham has stolen the win, and it's James Wilson who completes a hat-trick. What a game. What a goal. What a finish to this amazing game of football. 4-3 to West Ham. We've stolen it away from Burnley here, and that is so gutting for them Burnley fans sitting in the away end having to watch that. They thought their team put in a great performance, but James Wilson would pop up with another dagger blow, and that could be Burnley down there, unfortunately. What a finish that is from Wilson. 5 goals this season, not bad at all, like I said. And his first hat-trick at West Ham United, that's going to be one to remember for him. Burnley are going to not forget the name James Wilson in a long time there, because he has haunted them today. Valencia with the first one. Wilson stole the show with all the other goals. As you can see, Burnley dominated the game, but our 4 shots on target, we put to bed with 100% shooting accuracy on target with goals. Brilliant play there from the team. I'm so happy we got a result there. As you can see, Wilson would pick up man of the match with a 9.4 rating, 3 goals. The hat-trick, of course, he does deserve it. He's definitely been my young player of the year so far this season. And as you can see here, we get ready to go into our next game of the episode. It is against Aston Villa at Villa Park. I'm looking forward to this one. Villa have put us up to great challenges this season. Obviously, it's where Zaza did obviously make his debut. Obviously, Zaza's out actually for 8 weeks, I want to say. So he's out for the rest of the season. So we're going into Villa Park here, and I'm hoping we can get a victory. I really am. They're a good team, Villa. They are. They can strike at any moment, and we know how good they are. But Tim Sherwood's club, he gets them organised well, and it's going to be difficult. It really is. But they're down in 10th place here, and the win could actually see them in with a chance of finishing within the top 6 even. Their European chances are still alive at this part of the season. Subasic in goal. Clark, Okore, a very strong centre-back pairing. Sanchez, cleverly good environment up front is an absolute danger. They did sell Christian Benteke, I do believe. So Villa, a little bit, not all guns blazing up top, but Weimann is still very capable. As he picks up the ball, he plays it into Sanchez. Sanchez turns, plays it into Cleverly shoots, and that is a poor shot there from the Manchester United man on loan. As you can see here, though, Cleverly get onto the ball again, and he would play in Gill, I do. No, Lawson, who does find Carlos Gill. What can Gill do? Puts it across goal, and Weimann finds the back of the net. It's Villa 1, West Ham 0, 23 minutes into the game. And we just simply have not showed up yet. As you can see, that was Villa's second opportunity, and they found the back of the net. Very well played. It was a game pretty much played in the middle of the park, in all honesty. But I'm not complaining. What a goal that is from Weimann. Nothing Adrian could do there, and he's celebrating that goal. But on the break now, and 30 minutes on the half an hour mark, Sacco does break away. He does find NF Valencia. What can Valencia do? Gets past his man with ease there. Sees Sacco. Sacco powers past his man, shoots. Good save there from the goalkeeper though. The game's still at 1-0 as Jenkinson gets past his man here with ease. And check this out for one of the best through balls you're going to see of the season into NF Valencia. Rounds the goalkeeper. What a goal that is. Cole Jenkinson, take your hat off, son, because that is the ball of dreams. I've never seen a well-weighted ball like that ever in my time of playing career mode. That is the perfect through ball. And Cole Jenkinson, my hat's off to you, my friend. That was the perfect assist. Oh my word, you're just never going to get tired of seeing that. If you want to rewind and look back at that goal, I do not blame you, because that was the perfect pass. Oh my word. As you can see though, Palace will get back onto the ball. Not Palace, though, they just scored in the top corner. Villa would get back on the ball, but a good save from Adrian would deny him. We look to go ahead right on half time now, as Valencia wins the header, but Subasic does hold on, and Valencia goes down holding himself there. Please not another injury, but it is. Valencia's holding himself, and we have to make a change, and it is obviously going to be Wilson that has to come onto the pitch. Oh my word, we're going to be without Zaza and Valencia for the rest of the season, ain't we? That is what all the fans are thinking. That's what I'm thinking. We have to wait until the scan comes back on his injury to see if he's out for the time length he is out for. Hopefully he doesn't miss the FA Cup finals. Weimann gets through on goal. Spiegel makes a really good save there. And Grenier gets onto the ball. He would find Alex Song. And we've actually been playing Spiegel in goal for the whole of this game. I just realised. The Saka goes through on goal here. What a save from Subasic. Falls to Mark Noble. Surely. What a miss from the West Ham captain. He should have found back in it there. As Carlos Gill gets onto the ball now. As Villa do find some space in the box. Westwood crosses it in. Weimann top corner. Villa 2. West Ham 1. Gutting. Absolutely gutting. Oh, I can't believe this. It's just not our day. It's just not our day at all. What a finish from him. You can't take nothing away from him there. You just can't. Look at that. Oh, that is a finish of dreams. Right into the top corner. 2 goals for Andreas Weimann. And Villa are absolutely laughing. We did try and make a change though. We do take off Noble and bring on Bazoa, I do believe. And Gonzalez comes on for Alex Song. Hopefully they can make a difference to this game. But it would still be us on the ball as we do dispossess Sanchez. It's James Wilson through on goal now. What can Wilson do? Wilson past the goalkeeper, shoots. What a save still. Wilson. Oh, my word. 89 minutes into the game now. We win the ball back with Jenkinson, who assisted the first goal. Bazoa plays in Winston Reid. Reid sees Wilson. We're into the 90th minute now. What can Wilson do? Cuts inside. It's James Wilson. What a goal, son! James Wilson has stolen the show and he's stolen West Ham hearts. What a player. And, the fact he's an English talent makes him more of a hero at West Ham. What a goal that is. And he has saved us 4 points this episode, without a doubt. He's got a hat-trick in the first game, and now he's got the equaliser here. If we can hold on, that is the perfect goal for James Wilson and his career. I'm so happy for the lad, I really am. 6 goals in the BPL this season. James Wilson is having an absolute fly, and that would be how the game finishes, guys. We do get the point here against a very good Villa side. We probably deserve to get the 3 points. We've been dominating in both games this episode, but we've come out on top, and it just shows the luck we're having this season. And hopefully we'll continue it next season. But as you can see, we had 10 shots, they had 3. But they dominated in possession, guys, in all honesty. And it was a pretty boring game in the middle of the park, but they had a lot of possession. They saw a lot of the ball. As you can see, Vyman does pick up man of the match from an 8.1 rating. 100% shooting, 100% passing. He was great for Villa and deserving of the man of the match with 2 goals. One great header too, right into the top corner. And as you can see, Valencia's out for 2 months. I can't believe it. Massive. That is such bad news. But Wilson is hitting form right at the right time. So maybe not too much of a big loss. And as you can see, Morgan and Milfitano is moaning about his role at the club and expects a bigger one. So a bit of a downer to end the episode on, but we're still happy. And anyway, guys, that is going to bring an end to this episode. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button. Click on the annotation in the middle of the screen here where I'm showing the squad report to go back to yesterday's video if you did miss it. Hopefully you didn't, but just to make sure, if you did miss it, you can go back and relive that one. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you're new around here and you haven't already, why not hit that subscribe button too, guys? It is free and you'll never miss an episode ever again. I do upload Ultimate Team and Career Mode content daily. I hope you all have a really nice day. Enjoy your Easters, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.